Good morning, I'm Lynn, that's Arnie. We're out of creek feed again, and welcome to Ewetopia Farms. Let's get started. Start the day, we find Buddy at the door waiting for his food. Cats are losing a little bit of weight because they don't like Friskies cat food. So they're pouting a little bit. But now that they're hungry, he's eating it today. If you're hungry enough. Scott, Tommy, do you have your food there? No? I'll get you some. So this morning, for the first time as we walk into this barn, we have all the lights off at the front. Just the Christmas lights are on for a little bit of brightness. But if you can hear, it's quiet in here because the family group is gone and there are no one in jugs at the moment. So it's a little bit different. No Leonard screaming for a bottle. No Thelma and Louise running around. So we'll go see them in the coveralls once I've finished working in the back of the barn here. We still have all these guys to work with. Got the boys that are all for sale in here. We got the stragglers in here, and they certainly are straggling. And these guys, you guys all look bright and cheery today. They all look good. It's a cloudy day today, so there's a wind blowing through this barn, and it's actually because we put the clean straw down and the breeze is blowing in here. It's actually right now, this is a beautiful barn. Hi, you guys. You guys look really nice today. You do? I can see that. Hi. Anyone friendly here? You look like you're friendly. Yeah. And what about you? You look friendly too. Now we're in the coverall with the youngest lambs. There's Luther there. You can see how he's growing. He's a big guy. This is the pen with my bottle babies. Leonard's in here now. Hi, Leonard. So he's got to fight for his bottle today. We'll give him a little help. And I can see way back at the back, Thelma and Louise are back there. They seem to be okay. We'll have a look at them later once I've fed the bottle babies. We haven't seen Looney for a while, so I saw her eating over here by herself. So I thought I'd come and say hello. Say hello, Looney. You're such a friendly girl. Yes, you are. You're so pretty, too. You are a pretty girl. Can we zoom out a little? There, we can zoom out a little. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's nice under there. It's a nice spot, isn't it? Yeah. You're very pretty, and you're growing to be a nice girl. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you picked a good spot where you don't have to fight for your food. Everyone's on the other side. You're clever. That's why you're growing so well. You know how to get to that food. Oh, baby. You're a nice baby. I went to see Thelma and Louise, and they were doing fine. They were hanging around with their mom. Okay, this is the ewe lamb barn now. On this side, the other side, we got the ram lambs. We got a few ewes drinking out of the water. Oh, She was on the box, but decided to go there as well. So we know that they're drinking water. That's the thing you have to watch for when they are newly weaned, that they actually understand that the drinkers are for drinking. And you can see both drinkers have sheep at them, and the rest are all eating. So everyone looks good today. Right here in the ewe pen, I see a ewe standing there, and like I say, I pull out the camera to show her to you, and another one comes and stands in her way. But the ewe that I'm looking at, there she is, right there. That's a typical show sheep style. A little taller, a little more feminine. She's got good legs on her. She's long, she's got the right ears, right head. She's what the showier guys are looking for, because I say she's more showy because she's finer boned. They're looking for those feminine fine bones, not like this ewe here. It's really coarse boned, more of a meat sheep. Hi, and who are you? You look like a keeper. You're very attractive. So feeding Leonard has become a little more awkward. I have to call him out of the pen. Luckily he knows his name, so he comes when he's called. But otherwise, this rowdy crew of big pigs will definitely stampede, trample me, and definitely not let Leonard have his share. These guys are all down to 1 bottle a day, but Leonard's just taking 3, so I just pull him out. That's why when I put them into group pens, I always make sure that they know me before I put them into a group pen, so that if I have to catch them for bottle feeding and stuff, well, actually, so I don't have to catch them, they'll come up to me without me having to chase them down. Hey Leonard, you don't want to be stampeded, trampled, and treated like the little guy on the block. So the other pen had a spare jumping box, so I just brought it over here. And right now, Thelma's mom came up. But Thelma was the first to explore it. Now everyone's coming to have a look, because they need a little bit of excitement. See? We'll see how quickly they start going on top of it. Hey, get down. What do you think, you guys? They'll start to play on it shortly. Where did Thelma and Louise go now? Oh, they were here a second ago. Oh, Arnie's over there, so she's over there with her mom. And Louise is way over on this side. So, oh, there's already fights over the jumping box. Yes, Arnie's gonna put a wall up here. Instead of it being a creep pen, we're gonna kind of do like we did at the other in the other barns. Have an area that only the lambs can go in, but the mums don't. And then we'll have a little kind of a creep gate so that we can let the lambs out to play in the yard without their mums. And now we've set up this barn with the young lambs so that we can rotate each day, let a group out. So we let the ones that are a little older out today. So they're just making their first tentative steps out of the barn. Moms can't come out. Only the lambs can. The mums are separated with the creep pen gate, so the lambs are free to come and go as they please each day. The reason we don't like the mums and lambs to graze together is the mums will pass on parasites to the lambs in the fields, and the ewes will be eating this really short grass that's coming up, and they may have some parasites in them already, and they're dropping it on the fields, and the lambs, because they have no immunity built up yet, they will tend to get parasites really, really quickly. We used to graze mums and lambs together, and we won't do it anymore. It's totally solved the problems of lambs getting worms, and it's only for a short period of time anyway. Right now the lambs have about 1 more month with their mums, so they can come out. Moms will just wait, and in a month they'll be weaned off, and moms will be going to pasture in the other barn. So it's not like they don't get to go out. They're all gonna get to go out, but there's really nothing to graze on right now, so these lambs are just coming out for exercise, fresh air, to play, to get used to coming outdoors. Whereas the ewes think that coming outdoors means that they're gonna graze, so they'll be eating at these new shoots, and because they do that, it will actually kill the grass and stop it from growing, and that totally defeats the purpose. So it's better that the ewes wait for that as well, because it gives the grass chance to grow up, so that by the time they go out to pasture, they will have established grass that they can eat. And the lambs, by that time, this paddock will have grown up too, and they'll start figuring out how to graze as well. There's always a method behind our madness. And of course at nighttime we will make sure that every lamb is back in the barn, and the door will be locked. We won't leave them free to come in and out at nighttime. It's just not safe. Some of them are getting braver. They've ventured past from the doorway, past this wall here, and they've wandered into the pasture. And that's good. Oh, there's 2 behind the gate here. They're like, where did everyone go? Oh, not that way. But this way, what they can learn that they can come and go. So they all ran back in. They figured out that it's safe. Home's still there. And they'll all come out again. And each time more and more will come out. Some of them are probably at the back of the barn with their moms and haven't even noticed that there's a group going outside. There's a nice wren. Hi, you guys. Hi. What do you think? Pretty exciting? See, you know they're excited. We've got a windstorm going here. by that hopping on 4 legs and leaps into the air. Sure sign that they're having a good time. Everyone back in again. They do have to figure out that there's a gate there. Everyone went around the gate. That guy didn't figure out that he's got to go around. They'll learn that. It's a nice ram, actually. I think he's one of Snappy's rams. The others will come back and lure him out. There he goes. Good boy! Oh, again, one's gone behind the gate. This teaches them reasoning skills. So these are the February lambs. Most of them in this group will be sired by our own rams, not the ones we bought in. And of course we got a little dwarfy little thing in here too, little runty thing. Right in the thick of things. Those are the ones you think aren't going to survive, and right now she's running in with the crew. I'll show you when she comes out again next time. Oh, there she is. She's the one at the gate back there. Oh, now I can't see her. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? Are you coming over? Hey? You coming over? You can come over. Not over that gate. That gate's too high. That one you can do. That one you can do. on. Come on over, Ben. Come on. There's a boy. You're pretty clever. You can do that. That's no problem for you. Yeah. Okay. Get back a little. I can't see you when you're that close. Just walked to the back of our farm. This is where we had the barley, and over here we had the beans last year. And you can see how dry the ground is. People complain about rain, but it doesn't take long for things to dry out and you have a real problem. It looks like rain today, and it feels like rain, although none is in the forecast. But just in case it did rain, we didn't want the fields to get mucky for bringing that moldy hay back here. So what Arnie's doing is he piled some of that bad hay on those wagons, and he basically piles them up in a line along the fence line, and they'll just rot down over the years. It's just hay. And actually it's amazing the amount of wildlife that uses those bales of hay to sit on and watch things, to establish nests and all kinds of stuff. So he's got 2 wagon loads out here, and I know he has a couple more wagon loads to do. I don't know if he's going to do that today, but he might just load the next 2 wagons up so that he can bring some more out, just to get them out of the yard and try to tidy things up. Max is back there with him. Benny's with me. And here he comes. And here comes Max too, doing the border collie thing with the big loop out. I can hardly keep my camera steady. The wind's blowing so heavily. Max loves this kind of thing. He was afraid if he brought the bales back here that he'd sink into the ground. But I see it's solid. Ben's joined Max now. Actually, dust is blowing up into my face. That's how dry the ground is already. And it's only a few days ago I think we had that flooding rain. From the field here, and I see Thelma and Louise are flaked out right beside the box there. Actually, no, I'm wrong. That guy's got a blue tag. There they are. There's Sally the Shetland, chewing her cud. She's doing okay. We got all the Suffolks and their lambs lying back there having a nap. And Thelma and Louise are lying together right here. And so over the next little while he's gonna load up these bad bales onto the wagons there, and we'll take another load to compost out in the fields. So today he was also changing the teeth on his cultivator. These are the new teeth.
They're called sweeps.
They're called sweeps.
$600 for the whole cultivator.
$600.
No, actually for only 23.
$600 for
2/3 of them.
23 sweeps.
And there's an old one.
And there's an old one, so that's how much they wear. You see? And with those old ones, he's gonna make some kind of metal creature for me. We haven't decided what. I'm thinking an armadillo. They look like armadillo
I
scales.
think about making a killer sheep.
With what? Spikes?
Yeah. That's how much they wore.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well,
Yeah, but how long does it take to wear them, I guess would be the question.
about a year.
A year?
Yeah.
That's a year old?
Yeah, probably a year and a half. I heard at the dealership that a lot of farmers are taking them off in 1 year, replacing them all.
But I can't see you doing that. You have a
It
time.
takes about a year and a half for me. On the second year, they'll all be gone.
Yeah, that's, well, I would imagine a big farmer would go through way more then,
Well,
because we only have, like, he only cultivates like 100
You
acres.
see what happens is, you see this here part here? So when it's going through the ground, you see it's actually cutting all the weeds off, or loosening the ground, but it's also tossing the ground up. So when it's wore down, you see like this, and you only have that left, there's not very much action in the soil. So it's just kind of cutting the soil, and it's actually not doing a lot.
You can't even believe that's the same thing.
No. I figure on in a couple more years, we could probably mine all the fields and make an iron pit for metal. All the metals in the field.
Yeah, wears off, yeah. Well, that's quite a difference, that's for sure.
That's the scoop. Well, made in Mexico.
Is it?
Yep.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
Look, right there.
There you go. Let's have a look. There you go. See?
So you think we give all the little Canadian kids a job, but they don't want to work anyhow. So we're going to send it overseas and have the Mexicans make them.
That's because they're underpaid workers. So as you can see by the condition of the soil back there, it's quite dry. So it's ready for barley. We are going to be seeding down a field. So we've got the grass seed here. We just got to get the barley seed in. And probably now that these little new feet are all on the cultivator here, we're going to be out on the fields very, very shortly planting our new hayfield, which will be 70% alfalfa, and we're going to overseed it with barley. Well, as Arnie loads that hay, I'm going to head off and make dinner. We didn't do much today. Right at this time of year, it's all about cleaning up and getting organized and getting prepared for crop and harvesting. So I guess harvesting's not the right word, but getting the crops in anyway. So not the most exciting, but now at least we get to spend more time with the sheep and the lambs and stuff like that. Anyway, if you enjoyed your time at Ewetopia, please give us a like, send us a comment. We love to hear from you. And please join us again tomorrow for the next day at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.